Hi everyone, today I'm gonna show you GRooBY 2. You can watch GRooBY 1 on my channel as well. I finished that game, so now is the time to show you GRooBY 2. It's a little bit different to the first part, but you judge it for yourself if you haven't seen it before. If you played it, please leave a comment below the video and let me know what you think about the game, and I'll get straight to it. I've recorded the game last night, so I had to record kind of voiceover today, so sorry for that, but it was quite late, so I didn't want to really be too loud, if you know what I mean. The game has no background music, so I've added an extra bit something in there just to make it more watchable, just so you know. Anyway, without further ado, let's start the gameplay. Thanks for watching. Okay, so let's go. This is GRooBY, one of the punks that we just destroyed, and this is one of the citizens. If you walk into them, there's like a sub game, and this is sub game 1, which you must complete the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4 by pressing fire when the correct number appears. Be careful, you cannot select a number when it is fading out. So this is a first sub game that is available in this game. So each time you're gonna walk into another citizen, there's a second citizen. As with the sub game 1, you must complete the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4. However, this time by swapping numbers. Press fire when the desired pair of numbers are flashing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, there you go. We've completed second sub game. And as you can see at the bottom of the screen, we have highlighted number 3, and that's suggesting next time we come across a citizen, lost citizen, and that needs saving, it will be subgame number 3. So I'm trying to destroy, apologies, I've got my cat with me as well, so you may hear her purring or making some sort of noises. So I'm trying to destroy punks as well, because this is a part of the game. There you go, this is a citizen number 3, so subgame number 3. In this subgame you are presented with 2 sets of jumbled numbers. You only have to complete one 1, 2, 3, 4 sequence, either top or bottom, by swapping numbers between the two. When the desired pair of number icons are flashing, press fire. As you can see, as you're gonna see throughout the game, I've created either top line or bottom line, doesn't matter, as the instructions say. You can complete either, and within 60 seconds of course, and then you're gonna be able to rescue this citizen. So for me, the most difficult subgame was subgame 4. As you're gonna see in a second, it is one of the difficult ones. There you go. We've created 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. That's gonna be in subgame number 4. In subgame 4, you are presented with an ever-changing number icon and 4 jumbled numbers. The object of this sequence is to swap the changing number with the flashing number 2 from the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4. When the desired pair of number icons are flashing, press fire. So simply said, you need to create a sequence 1, 2, 3, 4 on the right hand side where the 4 numbers are in there, and the left hand side keeps changing, so you can then place that number from left hand side into the right hand side position, depending on where the red light is, which tile is highlighted. So as you could see, I did manage to do it. So, and another citizen. So as you can see at the bottom, number 1 was highlighted, so we start the sub games from the beginning. So that's the easiest one, obviously, but if you make a mistake it will start over. So but it's got 60, you got 60 seconds, so it shouldn't be that bad. And yeah, so that's the main part of it. I will tell you in a second what's the aim of the game. If I'm pretty much sure all of you know anyway, but there you go. So to destroy the punk, it's the only way. It's to just, you have to jump. So so as you jump, you basically, that's kind of physical contact with them, so it's like almost punching them to the face. I've collected first bin in here, but I'll explain that later. And then the points are coming up, and almost like a balloon, you need to collect it as well, which is a little bit annoying, I think. Everything's a little bit slow. Collected chicken, gave me extra energy, and once obviously punks are jumping as well, and we are walking as they jump, that means they basically are kicking us, and the wheels and health then, so our energy. There we go, another citizen to save, so that's gonna be the subgame number 2. A little bit, it's not too bad one either, rather simple one, and it shouldn't be that long to finish it, to set. There you go, and then I made a mistake here. Don't know why I've moved them all about. Go. There you go. So obviously, let's go to the bins. So also, I'm getting rid of the punks. I will explain that in a second. But the bins, if you collect 5 bins, you get extra keys, which will allow you to enter doorways like this one, which says out. That means you have to have a key to get through it. So not all of them though, because if you go to the top level of the game, you can't obviously go past the map. So there you go. So we're trying to get the numbers here. Not sure which one I've actually, yeah, I think I've managed to, on this one I think I did manage to set it the top line, I think, yeah, I think so. And it shouldn't be too long. So meantime, as I'm obviously playing the game, I will read out the kind of backstory to the game, where kind of give you a brief understanding what needs to be done, and yeah, in 2 seconds, just gonna wait for this to be set in place. One number 3 is almost, I think it'll be dying seconds. Yeah, there you go, 5 seconds to go, and perfect. Okay, so the story for the game is, the year is 1995, the setting London. The streets are crawling with punks, thugs and muggers. The ordinary urbanite masses remain prisoners in their crumbling homes, too terrified to venture outside into the crime-ridden inner city horrorscape beyond their front door. Sorry, I'm laughing because it's so dramatic. Only one man can clean up the city. That man is Joe Blade. Joe Blade, teenage pin-up and pop idol, media celebrity, hero of the people, defender of the flag, helper to those less fortunate than himself. Mean though and fearless, his very name strikes fear into the cold hearts of every punk, thug and mugger. Okay, so that's the backstory to the city, the setting, and the mission. You are Joe Blade. Using only your skills of hand-to-hand combat, you must clean up the city. The punks wear armor to protect themselves from each other, so in order to kill a punk, you must kick him in the head. This is achieved by jumping over him. Not too easy, as the punks like jumping too. You do not have to kill all the punks. Once you have killed about 60 of them, so you will get the message and repent of their evil deeds and become decent law-abiding citizens. Not only you must kill your daily quota of punks, you must also rescue 16 citizens who have foolishly ventured onto the streets. To rescue a citizen, you must walk into him, then solve one of 4 sub-games. So you've seen already the sub-games, and you've seen what needs to be done. So far we rescued 9 citizens, and we are absolutely smashing it with the cleaning up the streets of the punks. So another time, so collected a clock which gave us which started the time from the beginning, which is 10 minutes, which is good. So we go another 7 citizens to save. As you can see, I do not collect those. I'm not waiting for the 200 points to be collected. I just keep moving forward, and then when I'm walking past it and stuff like that, then I will collect it eventually. So hence I'm trying to get rid of all of them first. There you go, another citizen. I'm trying to get rid of all of them first, and so I don't have to then walk about, because obviously we have time. So luckily I think time stops in the game once we are in a sub game, which is great. And yeah, that should be our 10th citizen saved. So another 6 to go. So overall you have to play 4 times the sub games, and as I said, the sub game number 4 for me was the hardest, because looking at the left hand side screen and then trying to another bin, I will explain that in a second, and collect another bin as well. I think it's a laundry bin in my opinion, but it looks like it's just a bin. But anyway, if we collect another 2 bins, so we'll have 5 bins altogether, then we'll get additional keys and additional 500 points, I believe. Okay, go for Joe. So this is sub game number 3, and I believe in here I will align 1, 2, 3, 4 sequence at on the bottom line, I think, because it's 2, 3, 4 is already set. It's just number 1 needs to be moved there. Just waiting for the correct time. As you can see, number 2 is not really that much different from number 1, which makes the sub game number 4 more difficult as well. Apart from looking left and right, you still need to kind of see what's what. So yeah. Okay, we should be able to change it in a second now. Playing the game, I found myself, there you go, I found myself, let's say I did set 1, 2, 3, and then I was waiting for number 4 to pop up, for instance in subgame number 4, and if the number 4 popped up on the left hand side, it never really highlighted the tile on the 4th tile on the right hand side, so I couldn't transfer it over. So it is a gamble occasionally when you play in a game. So there you go, that's citizen number 12. What are they doing on those streets? Come on. Okay, sorry, that was my cat just running away. So hopefully did not make any much noise here. She just woke up as well. So okay, so 1, 2, 3, number 4, perfect. So that was a quick one. And we have another 8 minutes to go, and 4 citizens to save. There will be times where I will speed up the game, purely because I'm going to be walking about and looking for the citizen or the punks as well. So the only thing as well is, in my opinion, the graphics in this game is a bit mishmash, and it's a bit, it's a bit sluggish compared with the GRooBY initial game, and so obviously it does not really reflect on GRooBY number 1. So as this is kind of totally different setting, in the city, not really war related in any way, shape or form. So it is a bit baffling. Why is this kind of setting? Why has this been kind of? Oh, that's been number 5. There you go. 10 extra keys and 500 points. So, I know we can obviously collect more and more bins, so it's kinda, if they pop up anywhere. In my opinion, they look like laundry bins, not like a normal bin, but I would suggest probably the author this normal bin because they are aligned against the walls there. So, also, as you can see, I'm moving down. You can see graphics are not the best here either. Shame there's no music in the game. Obviously I've added that on, so hopefully it kinda makes it more interesting, the gameplay. There you go. Citizen number 13. Go for it, Joe. There you go, that's the easy one. Just set up quickly 1, 2, 3, 4. If you obviously miss the number, correct number, it will start from the beginning, but we got 60 seconds for that one, so not too difficult. You can see the Atari symbols have been placed on the walls of the buildings, which meant to look alike, but there's a missing gaps between the 3 parts of it, so there you go. As we walk along with the punk, we won't lose energy unless they jump as well as us. So another citizen, so we get in there. Should be too long now. 1. There you go. That was a quick one. 10 seconds. Done. So another 2 citizens to find. Points don't really play any really, there's no like a high score at the end, kinda Hall of Fame or anything like that, so I've not seen it myself, so it is points are really redundant in this game, I guess, unless you play with your friend and who gets highest score then wins. I'm not sure, but can't really play 2 of yous in this game, but the game is a little bit sluggish. I think our Joe's moving a little bit slow, too slow for my liking, and I think he could have been a bit faster. The graphics could be a bit much more clearer, I would say, and yeah, the music would, like a kind of music matching the game would kind of made a difference, even though there was no music in the first one. However, first one's more dynamic and so on, and I'm not sure about Joe wearing this kind of random clothing as well. Anyway, so I'm gonna speed this up quickly and in an attempt to find citizen number 16. Managed to find the last one, last citizen to be saved. However, this punk is annoying me, and I'm trying to get rid of it before I will enter the last sub game of this gameplay, and obviously it's the sub game number 4, the most difficult one. It looks easy, but it's not, because my eyes don't really spread that much on the proper screen, so there you go. You can see I'm happy. very happy. So tells us that all the sub games are completed. Well, not all sub games, but just sub games. So, but all of them are done because there's no more citizens to be saved, and we're gonna try and obviously we need to hit the quota, daily quota, as it said in the instruction, of punks. So we need to find additional punks. So I'm gonna basically fast forward this. Obviously, you can use a map. It's available, I think, online. I've never used one because it's more. Sometimes it's more in games like this. It's better to just play along, I think, especially when I played number 1, GRooBY 1. So it's kind of similar kind of dynamics. So another punk, and that was the last one. Congratulations, the citizens of London are free from the punks. Joe, on a job well done. Press fire, and final score 16,000 points. As I said, points don't really count here. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully it wasn't too boring, and see you next time.